I want to introduce you. Go on then. So this is Lauren, who runs the beer shop in Folkestone and is also a human and does other things. And
this is Sarah. She runs 44 Folkestone. She is also a human and she also does things. We recently started a Collage club at the beer shop because Sarah's space is amazing and we love it, but you can only fit so many people in it. And we did a little trial run for International Women's Day. So we did a International Women's Day themed Collage club, and it was open, drop-in, anybody could turn up, and it was mobbed. We had so many people who wanted to come along, so we just felt like, oh, there's a bit of an appetite for this in Folkestone, and maybe we should do it more regularly.
Every third Wednesday at 7 till 9. It's a booking system, but a very minimal amount. And the money that people pay for their booking we spend on materials. So we'll go charity shopping or we'll go marketplace. Yeah, so we set out the materials and then basically welcome people into the space. And really, I was saying, I don't really actually do much.
No.
I don't do much.
No.
I think it's just giving people the confidence to get started and giving people that space, because that's what I was hearing when people came in the space for February. They were like, oh, but with the kids, if I start something, they're going to want to work on my piece, or, you know, people not having the space to work or not having the time. And so it's like almost having accountability. If you book to go somewhere and you know you're going with your mates, then you turn up. And and I think the alcohol helps.
Well, the alcohol helps. But Collage, I think, is just really accessible. We had a lot of people that had never done it before, who just kind of wanted to do something creative, wanted to kind of just get stuck into something they've not tried before. And because it can be as basic as cutting and sticking, like, you can do it. So there's no real kind of pressure on, you know, what the outcome is.
Well, I just think there's no blank page. Well, there is a blank page, but you have materials that you're working from, so it kind of detaches you from the piece. And then once you get into it, you know, you get more and more confident. I think that's where that's where.
And you can build it up without making a decision straight away. I think it's not the same as like adding pen to paper or paint, because it's harder to erase that. Whereas if you're cutting things, you know, you don't have to stick anything down until. Like, so you can jig stuff around, and if you're not happy, you can just work on it some more, and it's really flexible. And I think it's just a good way in for people who want to kind of give something a go. And
it's not definite.
And we get a good crossover of people, like by doing this together, and we both advertise it on our own channels. We get a mixture of people that probably have got artistic backgrounds, and then people that have never done it before.
It's quite nice for someone who wouldn't call themselves an artist to just come into the space and see their work, and have sometimes the people buying their work. So I know that there's a couple of people who have started getting more seriously into collage, a couple of friends, thanks to both spaces, I think.
We always put the tickets on sale like a week or two before, and book a little ticket and then turn up, and you'll see half of the beer shop, you know, with tablecloths and cutting mats and materials and scissors and people, nice people sitting there cutting stuff up, and it's just grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a seat and look through the materials and
get going.
Do some stuff like that.
And I think like there's been quite a few people that have come on their own and have like met loads of new people, and it's as much about that. You know, we're all on as much as we can be, a long set of tables, and you can just meet your neighbours.
And it's at the end of it, people did tend to want to stick their work up on the wall, so we did just let everyone pin things on the wall, and that meant people moved around and chatted to people maybe that were up the other end of the table and like, you know, while they were looking at the work and talking about what each other had done. So the activity is a way of just like bringing people together. I'm just excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see who comes and what people make and how long it goes on for.
It will be interesting to see what the longevity is, because people have been crying out for it. So let's hope long live the Collage Club. It would be nice to do something else, because we obviously aren't doing an exhibition every time, but it would be nice to do something like a bigger event at some point with it. But we watch this space.
Yeah, lots of possibilities.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you guys.
Thank you. God, that.
Beautiful. That wasn't that bad at all.
We talked a lot.
We both met each other.
So you
Very
can
well.
tell that we get on.
Yes, there is a chemistry.